Hello, beautiful. My name is Michelle, and I'm doing a soul body fusion session, and it's free. The thing is, if you don't have a liter water with you, nor a glass, then stop this video and get it. And if you haven't gone to the toilet yet, simply do that first and then get back and continue the video if you want to do this. I am a soul body fusion facilitator, and I will shortly tell you what it is. I facilitate a soul body fusion field, and I don't transmit anything. I simply, if you tune in, then you can entrain to this field and resonate with it, and that way your cells get activated to this frequency, the soul body fusion frequency that Jonathan Crowley has taught, and she got it downloaded. The thing is, I have done the soul body fusion process is the same. I just do next to the heart activation and the grounding. I do also the physical activation of the chakras, since I find that very helpful. Okay, let's do it. It's about first physical opening of your chakras, then connection with the cosmos and Mother Earth, then a heart activation, then we are going to sit down and we do a 10-minute session, then we are drinking, and we do the physical opening of chakras, the cosmic alignment, and the heart activation again, and then again a 10-minute session. And the thing is, with the 2 10-minute sessions, is to be completely present, and that means that you are conscious, awake, present, and aware of everything that happens. It's not about your thoughts or emotions. The thing is to be really in your body, to notice your physical sensations. When you are really in your body, when you feel the cold or the warmth or the tingling, or when you feel nothing, or when you can't sense your body, simply notice that and witness what is happening. That is crucial. This is not a process for lying down, since it works with the quantum field and a oneness premise, and your soul knows what this is all about. So you are forever safe. And well, let's get started. If you feel this is for you, simply try it out and try your paces. I love you and thank you. So, first, make a space and for yourself that feels comfortable and safe. Have something, a warm jacket or coat or a blanket. Sometimes people can get very cold, so then you have that at hand and can use it when the facilitating starts. I ask you to, for men, if you are watching, to place your feet at shoulder width, and for women at hip width. And what you are doing is making, you put your thumb down, your index finger, middle finger on top of your thumb. And what you are doing is opening up your heart chakra, and it's here. So 1, 2, 3, and you simply press that, and then with your palm of your hand on your crown, 1, 2, 3 with your left hand. And that has to do with the beams of light. If you have done the ATI workshop, then you know that. And then your that is your foot chakra on the sole of your feet, and then the other. And if you can't stand on your leg while clapping your feet, then simply sit down and do it that way. Then we place, for men, you place first your right hand. For women, place first your left hand and then the right hand on top. And for the men, first the right hand and then the left hand on top of your heart. And start breathing. Then see a ball of light, I call it the cosmic central sun. And if you call it something else, that's okay as well. Simply see that ball, for me, the cosmic central sun, above your head, and see that it pulsates and that it drops down a golden cord all the way to your crown and plops and anchors and clunks into your crown chakra. Then, and it straightens up and pulls your head upwards. Then see the heart of Mother Earth. And for some it's iron molten core, for others it's a crystal. And that depends on what you resonate with, and that's all okay. What it looks like. I simply call it the heart of Mother Earth, and I see it as a crystal, and that crystal pulsates, and when from that core of the Mother Earth, of heart of Mother Earth, a silver cord is coming upwards through all the layers, and then all the way up till that silver cord connects with my root chakra, and it clunks and plops. For me, since I'm kinesthetic, if you are visually inclined or auditive or whatever, or simply know, are cognizant, then you know that it's done. So simply feel whether this is true for you. And even if you can't feel anything, simply imagine that this is so. Once we have done that, feel the flow of the energy of the cosmic central sun and heart of Mother Earth flowing through the golden and the silver cord, and that connects it is at the center of your heart. And in the center of your heart, that connection fuses together like fuses together and melts, or whatever you wish to call it. I simply call it fusing. And that's that connection between the silver and gold cord in your heart chakra. That's for me the color crystalline color. It's not. It's for some it's platinum. For me, it's a crystalline connection between the silver and the gold cord. And if something else shows up for you, that's fine as well. If you see a white cord or a crystalline cord, it's all okay. It's not really about colors or the material. Simply know, let your soul guide you to the cord that shows up for you. And then breathe into your heart and out of your heart. And really connect with your heart. And feel that from your heart a Birkeland current that is simultaneously and instantaneously everywhere in your universe. And feel, see that field expanding and expanding and becoming more clear. And the same with in every direction. And it goes on infinitely. And when you see this current, this field expanding from your heart outwards in all directions simultaneously and instantaneously, then really go into your heart and feel that you are surrounded by a sphere that surrounds you all the way over your head and under your feet and behind you and in front of you. You are in a perfect sphere. And when you feel that, then simply say soul body fusion sphere. And say it 3 times, soul body fusion sphere. Soul body fusion sphere. That's your personal protection. Then expand it to your house and say 3 times soul body fusion sphere. So it expands to the entire house. And you say soul body fusion sphere, soul body fusion sphere, and soul body fusion sphere. And then all your bedrooms, your kitchen, your living room, your toilet, your bathroom, the corridors, whatever, are all taken into account. Also, your shed or garage or balcony or gallery, everything. Simply put that into a soul body fusion sphere. And you don't have to know how exactly it is, since a sphere usually does not seem to fit in a rectangular or cube-like spaces. Simply imagine that every space of your home is filled with this sphere. And then we do the heart activation. Heart activation is simple. You place your left hand on your heart, you put your right hand outward, and you say and intend, and you experience, and you feel in your heart opening, and you say heart activation, heart activation, heart activation. You say it 3 times. You can say it out loud or simply in your head. And now what you are doing is putting love, joy, and peace in your personal sphere. And you say it 3 times. Love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. And you put it in your home and you say love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. So the sphere in your home is filled with love, joy, and peace. Now I'm asking you to sit down. I will put on a jacket and will facilitate the soul body fusion. So simply, I will do it like this. I'm sorry. So that your feet are balanced, and simply breathe. When you are sitting, I invite you to have your palms upwards like this, and I will put my palms like this. So if you're sitting, then we are starting the soul body fusion process now. I will be talking, and I'm asking you to simply be present and to be really in your body now. This is about anchoring your soul into your hips and your pelvic wall. So put your hands up, please. Breathe. And if you are distracted, if you have thoughts, simply say soul body fusion for me. Before we start the process, I ask you to say soul body fusion for me, that the radiant light of my soul may touch all my cells. And I will say also soul body fusion for you, that radiant light of your soul touches all your cells. And if you are distracted, simply say soul body fusion for me. You can open your eyes or keep your eyes open or close your eyes. Simply do not meditate. Be present. Feel your body. Feel your sitting bones, your feet, how your legs feel, how your belly feels, how your shoulder feels. If you can feel placements of movements of warmth or cold. And you can feel nothing, and that's okay as well. Simply notice really in your body what you experience. You can feel sensations of pain. You can feel trembling. You can feel stabs of physical sensations in your body. Simply notice what's there. Feel how your body feels. Sometimes you can feel heavy or lighter or uneven. Notice your breath. Are you holding it in? Or are you breathing unevenly? Are you breathing fast or slow or regular? Simply notice your breath and your body. You may feel your fingers, your wrists, or you may feel your ears or the back of your head. Feel what you feel and be present. And if you are distracted, say soul-body fusion for me. If your diaphragm feels weird or whatever, notice what's there and simply feel your physical sensations. Those are vital and essential in soul-body fusion. I invite you to truly be present. If you cry or yawn or shake or feel nothing, everything is fine. There is no right nor wrong. Each time you view this session, you will experience something else. Okay, I invite you to simply tell in a few short sentences or a few words what you felt and say it out loud as if I am sitting across you and you are telling me what you experienced during this session or what you didn't experience during this session. That is key, to really be present and to have the clarity to express what has been happening or not happening for you. And if you feel thoughts, that's okay. If you feel anger, that's okay. Simply notice that and drink some water. Okay. Then we are going to do again the physical activation. Left hand, thumb, index finger, and middle finger on top of your thumb. Then 1, 2, 3 on your heart chakra. Then with your palm of your left hand on your crown. 1, 2, 3. Then if you can't stand, then sit and do 1, 2, 3 on your sole of your feet, and do it on slow on the other foot. And 1, 2, 3. That is the physical opening of your crown and feet chakras. Then place your left hand on your heart for women and the right hand on top. If you are a man, then place your right hand on your heart and the left hand on top. I am a woman, so I place my left hand on my heart and the right hand on top. I go put my feet on hip width. For me, it's shoulder width, and I connect with first the cosmic central sun, and the cosmic. I see the bowl of the cosmic central sun above me, pulsating as a light, and then a golden cord drops out of that cosmic central sun, and goes all the way down till it hits my crown chakra and connects. Then, since I'm kinesthetic, I usually feel a clunk, and as if something is screwed on, and then like a fiber optic cable, and then it is connected. Then I go to the heart of Mother Earth. I see a crystal, and I see a silver cord coming up through Mother Earth all the way up to my root chakra. And then I feel a clunk, and it connects with my root chakra. Then the silver and the gold cord go through my body till it meets my heart chakra, where my hand is. And then the silver and gold cord gets fused together and becomes and that fusion of those two ends become for me a crystalline connection piece, and so it's so that it's so smooth that you feel a field kind of going outwards from your heart like a Berkland current that is instantaneously and simultaneously everywhere in your universe. And then see a sphere expanding from your heart out all the way above your head and below your feet, and that perfect sphere goes from your heart out and envelopes you totally. And when that is done, then you say, soul body fusion sphere, soul body fusion sphere for me, soul body fusion sphere for me, soul body fusion sphere for me. And that's your personal soul body fusion sphere. Then you go to your house and you see the kitchen, the living room, the bed chambers, and bathroom, corridors, and whatever. Simply see your entire house, your shed, your garage, etc., and see them in a soul body fusion sphere. And say it 3 times. Soul body fusion sphere for my home. Soul body fusion sphere for my home. Soul body fusion sphere for my home. And when that's done, then we do the heart activation again. Left hand on your heart, right hand out, and simply intend, feel, experience your heart opening, and say heart activation 3 times. Heart activation. And when that's done, fill your soul body fusion sphere around you with love, joy, and peace. Say that 3 times. Love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. And say, and fill your soul body fusion sphere for your home Also with love, joy, and peace, and say love, joy, peace for my soul by the fusion sphere for my home. Love, joy, peace for my soul by the fusion sphere for my home. And if you feel you want to drink some more, drink some water. And this time we simply say, you say soul body fusion for me, and I say soul body fusion for you. If I say soul body fusion for you, you say soul body fusion for me. And if you got distracted, then you say soul body fusion for me to get really present and feel that your soul anchors more into your hips and your pelvic ball. Your hands, palms upwards, and put them on your legs. And I place my hands like this on my legs. And I'm starting now the soul body fusion for the next session. So, soul body fusion for you. Simply be totally present. Feel that you are here, sitting in the chair, and that you are conscious and aware and awake of what is happening right now in your body. Is your breath smooth and even? Or do you feel it fast, or that it has hiccups? Simply notice what's there beyond charge or judgment. And usually this session people experience as differently. Simply notice or witness that this is so. And sometimes you don't feel anything in this session either, and that's okay as well. This is about you showing up for yourself and being present. And this time I ask you to say, welcome soul, welcome soul, welcome soul. And imagine that you're talking to your own soul when you say this. And say it out loud 3 times. Welcome soul. Simply be present. You can keep your eyes open or close them. Just be aware and or if you feel pain in your shoulders, or if something starts up in your hips, or if you feel something stabbing or tingly or in your knees, or if you feel warmth or cold placements around your body, notice that. And if you can't feel your body parts, certain parts in your body, witness what's there or not there, and simply accept what is now. This is about you showing up for yourself and be kind, soft, and compassionate with yourself now. And to align yourself consciously and in all awareness with your soul, and to be present and awake when you do that. And you may feel pain in your shoulders or collarbone. Simply notice what's there. You can feel muscle contractions in certain body parts or throughout your body. It's all okay. Your soul is in charge. Sometimes shift with soul body fusions, your body gets recalibrated. And that's why breathing and drinking water is key and essential. And if you are distracted by your mind, and if your thoughts are having a field day, simply say soul body fusion for me, to really center and ground yourself within your body. Your soul is in charge. And your mind ego may feel that that is not a good idea. Simply tell your mind ego to shut up lovingly. Your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies are reminded now of this frequency and of this, and you can resist it and fight it, or you can move through it with grace and effortless and drink water, breathe through it, and accept what is happening. And do daily walks as you do these sessions. And you can do this session as often as you want to really feel anchored within your body, within the container of your illusory physical body. And now I'm placing my feet on your feet. So for some people who are very kinesthetic, they feel my feet, my toes of my feet on the top of your toes of your feet. Sometimes this enables people to be more anchored and grounded within their own body. I invite you to be fully and truly be completely present and awake and conscious of your physical sensations. If your mind has a running account of thoughts, simply tell it to shut up lovingly and say, I love you, mind, and then say, soul body fusion for me. And sometimes your facial features can soften or feel softer. Your body may feel softer. Simply notice what you are feeling and experiencing now. You can also feel contractions or shaking or crying or gagging. It's all okay. Your soul is in charge. And every time you have strong physical sensations and reactions, that is simply as your body letting go of frozen emotions. And when the reactions are very strong, then be very gentle and compassionate with yourself and cells. Drink a lot of water, breathe, and do a lot of walks in nature. If you want to move effortlessly and easy through this process, really take up this. And when you wake up in the morning, drink 3 glasses of room temperature water. We are going into the last minutes. I have still my feet on your feet, and I'm now putting my feet from your feet. And simply be present with this process. And if you are in your mind, say soul body fusion for me. Okay. The soul body fusion process is over for this session. You can watch this as many times as you want, and each time you may experience something differently. Well, I really felt like doing this, and I hope this will aid you in your own process to increase your clarity, to feel more embodied and enlivened within your own physical container, and to really feel that your soul is anchored in your hips and in your pelvic bowl. I ask you now to say it loud, even if I'm not sitting across you, what you have experienced. And if the second session felt differently for you than the first session. And it's key to drink water, so I'm drinking water as I am listening to you. Okay, well, thank you for telling me what showed up for you. And it's, well, you are telling it to yourself, but I hope you took me up on my invitation to say out loud what you experienced or not experienced. And some people do not experience anything, and still something is happening for them. Simply be conscious and present. And if you feel aches coming up, or old pains, or getting flu or something, that is your body reacting to this process. And you can breathe through it, and you can feel lighter, tingly, softer. So simply notice what's happening for you, and welcome your soul in your body. Thank you for showing up and wanting to do this process with me. I love you. Namaste.